Will meet a Japanese team again for the second time in the tournament in the showpiece tomorrow. That'll all unfold later today, and as you can see, the third seeds take on the might of the seventh seeds from Japan later this evening. But for now, Du and Lee safely through in the women's doubles, and that followed, of course, that really dramatic match between Victor Axelsen and Lee Jia. The experience of the slightly elder Dane held good, coming through 21-19 in that deciding game. So on to mixed doubles now. Should be plenty of fireworks in this one. A top 10 mixed doubles semi-final, an all-seeded battle. Six-seeded Korean Seo Sung-jae and Chae Yoo-jung take on World Championship silver medalists and third-seeded Thais Dechapol PUAVARANUKROH and Sapsiri TAERATTANACHAI. So these two lead the way, the third seeds from Thailand, off of their career high ranking. And there are the Koreans, Seo and Chae. So this is going to be a seventh meeting between these two teams. There's deadlock between them, 3-all head-to-head. Last one won by the Smiling Thais, PUAVARANUKROH and TAERATTANACHAI. They won 21-16 and 21-19 in the HSBC BWF World Tour finals in the last clash. This one coming from the top half of the draw. Alison Smith will take on Jordan and Octaviante of Indonesia later in this evening's session. That you can get not before 5 o'clock local time here. Another 5 semi-finals to bring you after this. We're into our third semi-final here.
Do you like black or red? Red?
Oh, drop the coin.
Serve? Yes. Thank you. Receive? Which side? This side.
PUAVARANUKROH to stay ends and receive. Dechapol, I should say. Just getting themselves nicely warmed up. As we take a look at Sapsiri TAERATTANACHAI, 27 years old, ranked 3 in the world off that career high. It's been quite a year for these two. They've only played 4 matches this year, won 2, lost 2, but they've been quietly consistent. 29 was their breakout year as they won the Singapore Open, followed by the Korean Open, then the Macau Open as well. Dechapol PUAVARANUKROH, very, very explosive, quick. 22 years old, 5 years younger to his partner, but they twin really nicely together. This is their route through, unblemished as you can see, down in the French Labar and Tran, and Lee and Su of Chinese Taipei, and then Faisal and Wajaya, the 8 seeds in all straight games. Everything inside 40 minutes from the Thais. Now, what of these two? Chae Yoo-jung in the background there in the blue. 24 years old in this all-lefty Korean team from Busan. And her partner, Seo Sung-jae, just a couple of years younger. World ranked number 7 in the world, have been as high as 5 in the world in June 2018, and again, likewise, unblemished. Straightforward passage through against Tabeling and Peak. Well, of course, they beat the top seeds, didn't they, the Dutch, to get here. Amsfuss and Hertrich as well. The Germans were downed in the second round. Let's go and lay the Malaysians in the first round. Alan Crowe in the chair for this one. Paul Buff, service judge. Well, Seo and Chae Morton will be hoping to for a change of luck here. They lost in the first round here last year, did the Koreans, but they've been pretty merciless on their route through so far.
It's a good pair, and it's a 2 times left-handed combination, and of course we've seen them play many really good matches. I just want to say that it was in 2019 I really felt that this pair, PUAVARANUKROH and TAERATTANACHAI, really established themselves at the very top. They won the Singapore Open, as you said. They came second. They got a silver at the World Championship, and they won the Korean Open, all that in 2019. The start to the year 2020 has not been so good, so you know, compared to 19, so it's very interesting to see how it goes.
So-Sung-jae and Chae-Yu-jung, Korea. And on my left, Dekpol PUAVARANUKROH and Sapsiri TAERATTANACHAI, Thailand. Chae-Yu-jung to serve to Dekpol PUAVARANUKROH. Love all. Play.
Yeah, to me, of the 4 pairs left in the draw, I must say that I fancy the Thai pair. I think they are the best pair left in the draw, and if they can play up to what we saw last year, then I think they should quite comfortably win the All England this year, but that's all theory. It's another matter when it actually comes to reality here on court, but on paper, they're definitely favourites to win.
Yeah, and it's all, of course, for the team in white about dealing with that expectation, isn't it? Being the 3rd seeds, it's not always that easy. They've won the last 2 against this Korean all-lefty team, the other side of the net today, at the ties.
And it's so very nice to see that Seo-Sung-jae is back on court. We heard that he was having some issues in the Korean camp earlier, but it's so nice to see him back here at the All England, both in his men's doubles and, of course, mixed doubles. He is the only male player who is in the top 10 in 2 categories. He is in men's doubles and mixed doubles, apart from Yuta Watanabe. He is also in the top 10 in 2 categories. Going long on the back line.
Service over, 2-all.
I'm not entirely sure it's the way forward for the Korean pair to just attack, really hitting these 100% power smashes all the time, because TAERATTANACHAI is so strong in her defense. However, because of her knee injury a few years ago, where she completely had to restructure her knee after that injury, she is not as quick moving forward as what she used to be. So some block shots and drop shots towards her side could be very beneficial for the Koreans. That one there, that is opening up exactly. That's the one.
Can tell you've won this title 4 times. The depth that you're bringing our viewers, I'll tell you what, they must be delighted with what they're hearing, because every little nuance you pick up on, you don't miss a trick, Morten.
I was a bit lucky on that one.
Oh, shut up.
I was lucky it happened just as I was mentioning it. But it is a weakness in the Thailand combination. But when it comes to her defense, she is absolutely awesome. And she hits well from the back, as you can see.
And he complements well. He's so explosive. He's like a sort of mini pit bull, isn't he? Jumps all over anything.
Very quick on his feet.
Yeah.
Very quick.
Very explosive. Both donning left knee bandages. Perhaps that's a sympathy bandage as well.
Service over. 4-3.
That's a fault, yes. Well picked up by the umpire. Both the Korean players, they were part of the Sudirman Cup team that did that major surprise when they won in 2017 against China in the final. And they were very, very young at the time. It was such a young team Korea played in that Sudirman Cup, and still they managed to win it and surprised the whole world.
It's a very explosive mixed doubles, as always. We've been really treated in this category.
Service over. 5-4.
Can tell you that Ellison Smith, they take on Jordan and Octavianti later. We mentioned that prior. They're the only unseeded team into the semi-finals, the English. Fifth seeds down below at the bottom of the draw. Downing Wang and Huang, did Jordan and Octavianti.
Service over. 5-all.
But as you say, on paper, it's the Thais that are the highest seeded team, left at 3.
Also the most consistent of all the 4 pairs left. But you never know about Jordan and Octavianti as well, because they can play absolutely magnificent, and then they can blow absolutely cold as well.
Yeah, didn't they have a couple of consecutive wins over
Last year they won the Denmark
6,
Open and the French Open,
5.
and two Super 750 tournaments, and they were absolutely on fire in October last year. Oh, that was going out.
Service over. 6-all. Oh! 7-6. Service over. 7-all.
What can be told about the Thailand combination as well is that when they won the Singapore Open, the Super 500 tournament, they beat Zheng Siwei and Huang Yachong in the semi-final. And when they won the Korean Open, the Super 500 tournament, they beat the same pair in the final. And that means that the undisputed best pair in the world, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yachong, lost twice to the Thailand pair.
8-7.
Well, they met 3 times in 2018, these two teams, and the Koreans got the better of the Thais, leading 2-1 in that year. The following year, last year, it was the improved Thais here in white that led 2 victories to 1.
Service over.
So they've won the last 2. So that'll, you'd imagine, give them confidence, but it's all hindsight, isn't it? It's all about on the day. Fierce smash.
Good play here from Seo Sung-jae. Finding the gap, but I like the steepness of this last one. Look at how steep it is.
Service over, 9-all.
Here we saw a little bit of the weakness of Seo Sung-jae, because as and when he's forced to change direction or getting surprised, he's not very good at doing that. He likes to anticipate, he likes to stand at the right place, but should he guess wrong or be wrong-footed, he's not very good changing direction. And that is an awesome shot down the centre. Very steep there from PUAVARANUKROH.
10-9.
Oh, that's good defensive work. But what pressure here from the Thailand pair.
Didn't he get back a bit quickly to recover position there? So explosive. We've spoken of that a lot, but I tell you what, it's really served this team well. 10 minutes played, 2-point advantage for the Thais.
สังเกตว่าเวลาเข้าไปเขาไม่เคยตีแบ็คแฮนด์เลยเห็นไหมเขาจะได้เดี๋ยวเนี่ยจะเข้าในพยายามเข้าตรงนี้ไม่ต้องแต่งตรงนั้นพอลูกมันขึ้นปุ๊บก็โจมตีได้แต่เวลาไปโฟไม่ใช่เขาได้โฟมินิเนี่ยโฟ2 คนมินิ
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Badminton, please. (11-9). Play.
A gasp around the arena at that miss. They are only human after all, giving encouragement to utter beginners there.
The problem for the Korean combination, if we can say something that they need to work on, is that Cha Yu-jung, I really like her way of playing, and she is, she is so determined and she's so hardworking. She's setting up partner Seo Sung-jae quite nicely, but when it comes to playing winners herself from the front of the court, she rarely scores the point, which means that it's all up to partner Seo Sung-jae, and that means that that's a tall order when it comes to play at the very, very top, when only one of the players can score the points. She's extremely committed and dedicated to Cha Yu-jung, but I would definitely say back in training, start working on how to learn to score more points. Swing gone.
11-14.
blistering pace from SEO again. Getting the thumbs up for that one. PUAVARANUKROH going for the tweener here, but just not quick enough.
Their partner, TAERATTANACHAI, started off as a very good singles player as well. She won the Youth Olympic Games in 2010 in Singapore in singles. See, that one should have been put away. Look at that. That was a good opportunity from Cha Yu-jung. However, she missed that opportunity.
Got there in the end, but had to go around the houses to get it. Longest rally of the match. Great defence from PUAVARANUKROH mid-rally there.
14.
She put that one to bed in the end. Much better from CHAE.
Very good pace. Very, very good pace indeed in this mixed doubles.
She was bold and insistent there, advancing forward and not retreating. She's pleased with herself with the fist pump. That's what he needs, a bit more help. Five points in a row then for the Koreans. He's just loaded with fast twitch fibre, PUAVARANUKROH. Look at this.
Well put away.
Twinning nicely.
Good to see.
Service over. 15.
You sense her confidence really building now, Cha Yu-jung. Starting to really hunt the shuttle and look proactive. That's what it's all about at the front court.
Controlling the rally very nicely from the back, Seo Sung-jae.
16.
Just
15.
building up the rally, taking no chances, but making sure that he's not giving away the initiative. And then forcing the error eventually. Good play from Seo Sung-jae.
Service over. 16 all.
Another timely intervention. The Thai male athlete. Unleashing the fury again.
17,
Straight towards
16.
Chae.
Digital PUAVARANUKROH was in good position, and that's why he's going cross court. And it's a wise choice because, again, if you have to choose between the two players to attack, I would attack Chae. And as you are in so good balance as what PUAVARANUKROH was in that situation, no problem going cross court. And one more time, Chae, her defense is not holding up.
$18, 16.
A hat-trick of successive tie points. Can the Koreans dig deep right now?
Good serve. Really well recovered from SEO. Right deep in that forehand corner. That's out.
Another terrific rally from both teams. Sapsiri TAERATTANACHAI absolutely pumped at the end of this. Adrenaline
19,
still flowing
16.
through the veins. Long, punishing rally. More importantly, a three-point cushion for the third seeds. Using all of her experience to watch it so closely there
20,
and put it to bed.
Game point, 16.
Yeah, well left.
Service over.
Well
17,
spotted on that back line
20.
by SEO.
Play. Play.
Oh, he lost his footing.
Well, both the Thai athletes immediately challenging. They're looking confident and
In.
walking keenly towards their kit boxes as if this shot has gone long. They look convinced.
Yeah, but the Koreans also appealing for the fact that perhaps one of the Thailand players touched it on the way out. So, but I think that's not in play, and it's definitely in.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Still with work to do then.
20.
Yeah, the Korean partnership started at the New Zealand Open back in 2018, so they've been sort of on the market for 2 years now. New Zealand Open was, I think, in April, May in 2018.
Game.
There it is then, halfway home. PUAVARANUKROH and TAERATTANACHAI take the opening game, 21 points to 18. There's 24
First
minutes
game
needed.
won by Dekapol, PUAVARANUKROH and CHAE TAERATTANACHAI, 21-18.
ลูกมันออกตลอดเวลาสองฝั่งลูกมันแทงมาตอนนี้เขาอยู่อย่างนี้ปุ๊บเขาอยู่นี่เลยสร้างไงปุ๊บนี่เดินปุ๊บตรงไหนว่างตรงไหนว่างดูต่อให้สังเกตให้ดีแล้วไม้เราต้องเตรียมตลอดจะแทงจะต้องจะนี่แรนดอมเป็นสี่เหลี่ยมจำได้สี่เหลี่ยมจำได้วางไว้มุมหน้ามุมหลังมุมกลางแล้วเพิ่มอีกอย่างคือหกมุมเราเห็นหกมุมปุ๊บจะยิงตรงไหนแล้วขึ้นนี่ไป
괜찮아? 자, 좀만 더 힘내자. 응? 내고. 유영아, 가운데 뒷목 지키는 데 한번 붙이기도 한번 해봐. 붙이기도 한번 가보고 붙이고 그 다음으로 배가 또 잡아줘. 올라오게 만들면 풍사니까 올라오게 만들면 나도 한번. 네? 네?
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, love all, play. One love. The play. Service over. 1-all.
That's wide. Well left by TAERATTANACHAI.
Service over. 2-all.
Oh, going long again. He's had a few smashes along of the back line today.
Service over. 3-2.
Well, he really redlined at that. There was a crack all around the arena, Birmingham.
Well left by CSMJ.
4-2. 2.
Depends on how you look at it, but I think it's a very good start for the Koreans, but a very bad start for the Thailand pair. Not really got into it.
Well, you said it, Morton. She does have a terrific defence, TAERATTANACHAI there.
Service over.
Her technique is actually completely sublime. She's got such a beautiful technique.
How do you mean? Can you embellish on that?
It's she's got so many grips, so many ways of playing shots, and she's got so many options, and she's always looking like she's in good time and can play shots from almost any angle and situation. But here we saw the weakness just right in front of her, where she had to throw herself on the court to get forward.
4-5. Yes, wide the court.
Well, they had a little bit of a sticky start, the Thais, in this second game. Koreans came out all guns blazing, desperate to make amends. It's a must-win game for them if they want to extend their stay in Birmingham and attempt to keep their title bid alive here in the mixed doubles.
Gosh, look at that defensive shot. That was awesome. And that, again, well played by CHAE.
God, that was spiky from Chae Yu-jung there. Fabulous pace on there.
I think
Sweet
it
time.
probably would have gone out the back line.
Yeah.
I think it was way too flat, but well fought there by TAERATTANACHAI. That one seems very, very flat.
Seven, 4.
I think a string is gone, perhaps.
Sounded like that.
But maybe not.
I don't think he did break a string, you know.
No,
After all
he
that,
didn't.
because he just continued with beautiful rhythm.
Service over.
Longest rally of the match, 46 shots. Thais coming out on top. Just what they needed when they were trailing on the scoreboard in game two, just to try and
5-7.
make those readjustments.
Oh, that is excellent. What a surprise there. Good shot there from Chae Yu-jung.
It's over. 8-5.
Excellent smash.
She was pleased with that one, wasn't she? A roar of approval. They're really on it now, aren't they? These two in blue.
2 in a row from Cha Yu-jung.
9-5.
I think she might have heard you, Morton, about being provoked, hasn't she? Her attack's getting better and better.
No, I'm not sure. Oh, that's a beautiful variation here from Seo-Sung-jae. Look at that. Awesome, nicely
10-5.
disguised reverse shot from the left-hander. Try to have a look at this one. Beautifully played, and again, exploiting in front of TAERATTANACHAI.
Just stopping the run of points because, well, we're being really treated right now. Winners abounding from both teams. High-level mixed doubles.
Service over. 11-6. Interval.
So this time, it's the Koreans that break to the front in game 2. 11-6 at the turn. They lead.
때릴 때 때리고, 오는 건 눌러주고, 안 되는 볼은 눌러주고 때려야 돼. 그러니까 중간 볼에 오는 거 치지 않단 말이야. 자신 있게 드라이브 때려, 자신 있게. 자신 아까 시도는 좋아하는 게 잘 안 맞았단 말이야. 안 맞았지? 아니, 대각은 확실히 안 때리는 거야. 대각은. 유정이 있으니까 유정이 아니 가운데로 대각은. 그 다음 볼에 그 길롱만 살짝만 막아줬네.
20 seconds.
올라오게 만들어줘.
20 seconds. Back on court.
Well, enjoying our third
11-6.
feature semi-final encounter here on show court 1. Yoneyama Court, as it's called. The Yonex All England Open. Familiar foes, these two teams. This is the 7th meeting between them.
12-6.
And they're tied up at 3 match wins each. It's always been pretty close. The Thais have won the last 2, if you are just joining us. But they've got their work cut out here in game 2. Now, this is one of the glorious things about when two teams that have played each other a lot come into contact. They know each other's patterns of play a little. Hence the extended rallies.
Yeah, unless the Thailand combination is not closing the gap very shortly, I think we will be treated to a third game. But when the Thailand pair is playing at their best is when they are aggressive. And I think at the moment they're really not utilising the fact that Cha Yu-jung is possibly not having the strongest defence and really trying to challenge that defence. Oh, that's a fault. That's a fault.
It's over. 13-8.
From a Thailand point of view, 9-12 would have been so much more appealing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Well left by TAERATTANACHAI.
It's over. 9-13. Yes. So it's over. 14-9.
She's been so much more proactive since the start of game 2. That's CHAE Yujong.
15-9.
It's been really noticeable and certainly has affected the scoreline massively. Look at this. Yeah, string gone.
10-15.
Got the nail clippers out.
That takes a little bit longer, doesn't it?
Dexterous with the fingers, isn't he? So the ties with plenty to ponder right now as we head towards the sharp end of game 2.
That's a strong return of serve from CHAE Yujong. Sorry, Seo Sung-jae. Excuse me, I beg your pardon.
10.
He's been rock solid this game, simple as that.
17-10.
Darting around all over the net, really making her presence felt.
And I think the outstanding player of the 4 at the moment is Seo Sung-jae. I think he's really holding it very nicely together, and he's keeping the attacks and very disciplined in what he's doing.
Yeah, it's made for kind of easy pickings for her, hasn't it, around the net, because of all of his industry in the backcourt.
Persistency here from PUAVARANUKROH.
Did well, kept the racket head up, didn't he? Very alert.
Thirteen, 17.
Three tie points in a row with that swashbuckling brilliance.
That was good play from TAERATTANACHAI. Something that I think has been lacking a bit. She has not taken control at
14,
the net. And
17.
they have been forced into defence. But here she was intercepting that third shot well. That's a miss. That's a big miss.
Yeah, you could tell from his body language he was really upset with that one afterwards as he collapsed after the smash that itself collapsed as well. Let's have a look at it again. So quick to get around it.
He wants to go across on Cha Yu-jung. The idea is fine. He should have been a little bit more careful.
Still on the case, though, still looking determined, the three seeds.
Service over. 15, 18.
Well, when you consider they were 17-10 down, the Thai team, they've hauled this back nicely. Still work to do, but they've got a hefty momentum bubble right now.
Good block shot from Cha Yu-jung.
And again, she did well, didn't she, to just drizzle that over and tease out the lift from TAERATTANACHAI.
Yeah, but TAERATTANACHAI should have blocked that cross at the net. Not this one, but the next one. This coming here. Look at how Cha Yu-jung is moving towards her backhand side to cover the straight down the line. There's a massive gap on the other side of the net.
Redeeming herself with an excellent return of serve.
Yeah, but they lost the point before to 19, and it's getting very, very close now.
Yeah, it's sticky.
Good interception. Good interception. Feisty play here from Cha Yu-jung.
She's had so much to celebrate, hasn't she, in this second game? She's been absolutely standout, and all of the good work from SEO setting her up, but she's been taking advantage commendably. Look at their reaction. Two more contrasting reactions you will not see. It's just a fabulous game of badminton. They extend their stay and detain the third seeds from Thailand. It's Seo Seung-jae and Cha Yu-jung that win game 2. So we're going again to a third and deciding game. 21-17 in favour of Seo and Cha.
마지막 20점 이게 붙여줄 게 됐단 말이야. 유정이 그 다음 그 길 직선이어서 그 배가 잠깐만. 승기야 때릴 때 있잖아. 확실히 그 정도로 강하게 때려야 돼. 그래야 그 다음 번 오는 것도 유정이한테 맞아. 유정이한테 믿고 가야지. 유정이한테 믿고 가야 유정이가 뭐 부르거나 푸칭을 봤을 때 다음번에 올라서 우리가 공격을 편하게 할 수 있단 말이야. 그러니까 푸칭은 계속 뭐 좌우로 올라간단 말이야. 지금 감각 조절 좋아. 드라이브 칠 때는 푸칭을 드라이브 쳐보고 그 스매시 오는 볼도 드라이브 치는 거
วิ่งแล้วให้มันลงวิ่งแล้วให้มันลงแรงแค่ไหนเห็นไหมลูกแรกที่เองตีมาดีตึ้งลูกแรกลูกสองทำลายเองเหลืออะไร20 80 60 70 80 60จำด้วยนะที่ปล่อยลูกแล้วที่เข้าปุ้งโอเคลูกสองลูกแรกลูกสองต่างอะไรเข้าใจปะแล้วบาสจังหวะที่ได้บุกยังไงเข้าใจไหมบางทีเรามีแต่เร็วพวดมันเปลี่ยนทางไม่ได้มันเข้าไปปุ๊บมันถลำเข้าไปแล้ว
20 seconds.
จังหวะเวลา
20
เข้าใจ
seconds.
ปะขาดอันนี้เรียนตัว
Coach, return to your seat. Final game. Love all.
Here we go then. Race to 21 points to see who's going to go through to tomorrow's mixed doubles final.
One love. Service over. 1-all.
Well, she certainly has come to the party, and she's here to stay.
It's over. 2-all.
Just as well, because the ties were stone-footed.
Misunderstanding.
3-2.
That's what you call well left.
Not a Thai athlete anywhere near that shuttle then. Mercifully spilling over the back line from their perspective. So they break to the front.
Tap Sherry. Not block the view. Four, two.
It's landed on the
Are you
line.
challenging?
She's looking to her partner as if to say, should we challenge here? And he is going to.
Challengers called in.
But it was a hesitant challenge.
Yeah,
And
very much so.
yeah, I think we all know what happened there. A challenge spurned out of desperation. Let's have a look.
might be a little bit closer than you think.
Yeah, I thought so.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 5-2. Play.
TAERATTANACHAI had slipped mid-point there. Just needed a helping hand to get up. Luckily sees the funny side of it, but it was all down to her partner, PUAVARANUKROH, who closed stealthily here and kept the pressure on.
Two.
A very good start here for PUAVARANUKROH and TAERATTANACHAI. 7-2 up. I was just about saying 1 or 2 points more, and I think this match is over.
She's made such a turnaround to play a big feature in this. Look at the disguise on that return of serve. Had it right where she wanted it. CHAE might rue that one.
Service over.
Tonight she's led in bed. Okay, it's early doors in the third game, but the tie's now starting to really motor away on the scoreboard.
Service over. 4-8.
That's a good placement from CHAE. Forehand side.
5-8.
On TAERATTANACHAI. Have a look at this. So well placed.
Play.
That's a clever little return here
9-5.
from the Thailand player. Because as you see, Cha Yu-jung is moving towards her left to cover the backhand side and opening up a small gap on her forehand side, and that was well spotted.
Likewise, Seo Seung-jae doing the same.
6-9.
High-level returning. So much to admire about this mixed doubles semi-final.
Seven, 9.
Having to dig really deep now, the Thais, into that vault of belief. They've won the last two. They need to rekindle those kind of memories and stay focused.
Service over. 10-7.
Good defensive work. This is fierce, isn't it? Good placement.
That's why we love mixed doubles. It doesn't get better than that. Midway through the point, I thought TAERATTANACHAI had gone to a yoga class or something. She was on the floor for ages. 82-shot rally, spellbinding. The ties somehow finding a way through. PUAVARANUKROH was just fighting solo for quite a while. Swimming around on the floor, unable to get up. Does in the end and turns it round. That, quite outstanding.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
แล้วตีเกมเร็วเกมดูดีใช้สมองหน่อยเวลาแข่งอย่าใช้อารมณ์อย่าใช้สิ่งที่เห็นภาพจริง
Coach. Coach, take your seat, please. Back at court.
Well, this match has really caught fire. What a treat that last point was. Excitement to the match. And this is only match 3. We've still got 7 more to bring you. Barking away like a little terrier. Will not give it up.
It's out. Missed. It's out.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? That's fighting spirit for you.
12.
Look at the dig here from TAERATTANACHAI, and then another there. Full-length dive from PUAVARANUKROH. Had all the space, all the room, and then just squirted it wide of the sideline. Look at the reaction from Seo. Utter disbelief from the all-lefty Korean team. Into the second hour now, 63 minutes have unfolded.
Yeah, what a miss that was. That was a big one. Good defensive work from CHAE Jung. drop shot came. That's out.
Well, she salutes her fans. Another long rally, and a smile breaks all over her face in recognition of another outstanding point, just treating the Birmingham crowd in here.
9.
I was thinking halfway through the rally that TAERATTANACHAI ought to sort of fall over more often playing badminton like that, but in the end it was the Koreans that came through. Thai coach enjoying it.
But it is interesting to see that the Thailand combination is definitely a change in strategy. PUAVARANUKROH is moving towards the net a lot more, trying to intercept and inject pace. So there's definitely a change in the tactics. I must say that I have seen TAERATTANACHAI play better matches than what she's playing today. That was a big opportunity, and this is for a spot in the final of the All England tomorrow. And you cannot afford to miss shots like that. That was a good opportunity. Look at how PUAVARANUKROH at the net, just waiting for the opportunity.
Yeah, I see exactly what you're talking about, more, and it's become quite apparent, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Just wanting to add a little bit more spice on their attacks, presumably.
Yeah, but it's because TAERATTANACHAI is actually very good from the back. She hits a very sharp smash, and that's what the top 3-4 pairs in mixed doubles can do, is to bring the male player forward and really intercept, because the female players are really strong from the back. Here we're talking about the two Chinese players, of course. Wang Yechong, Wang Dongping, then TAERATTANACHAI, and then Higashino from Japan.
Service over, 11-13.
Suddenly a slightly forlorn look from the Thais, and these two absolutely delighted. Great body language, a lot of high fives going on, a lot of roaring from Cha Yu-jung. You've got to really embrace and enjoy these big moments as an athlete. Must stay so mentally positive. Well done, TAERATTANACHAI there, just spiking that cross court.
Service over, 14-12.
There is no doubt that the players are really starting to get tired, and we will see mistakes that we would have seen in the beginning of the match. This one is a bad mistake from Cha Yu-jung.
super high-octane badminton here in Birmingham. Really is just so fast. The intensity is something else.
It's interesting to see if the Korean combination can still march on in the same way as what they've done now. They've really been closing the gap now. And they have the momentum. But can it continue?
Can, by the looks of it, he's playing some fierce flat hard drives and thunderous smashes.
14.
Pulled it back to level. And when you consider that they were 12-8 down in this decider, showing a lot of character, the team in blue.
It is one of those really tricky returns from PUAVARANUKROH right above the head of Cha Yu-jung. Taking her time. It's a good return of serve from CHAE.
Service over. 15 all.
잡고 집중. 이거 봐.
That is control, isn't it? Awesome play by CHAE.
Seo directing affairs again for the
16,
Koreans,
15.
taking ownership, covering seemingly 3/4 of the court himself here, really swamping and smothering the net.
It's not only the way that he's sort of moving in at the net, but it's how he's placing his shots as well, making sure that can't get out of the bag, so to speak. It's just getting worse and worse and worse until he finishes it.
이거 봐.
And apart from the very beginning, I think this is first time the Koreans are ahead here in the third game.
To dig really deep today, the Thais going to the trenches in that rally again. Both teams, it's been a grueling match.
16 all.
Really having to draw down on their energy reserves here, having both teams been tested to the max in the quarterfinals as well, extended the distance. Takes its toll in the end, and the emotionality of being such a big tournament with expectation and wanting to do well. It all takes its toll. But still, we see excellent badminton. It's just so hard to call, Morten, isn't it? Who's going to come out on top?
I wouldn't like to do it now. But I think that, as I say, the momentum is a bit on the Korean side. Really good catch up. They've closed the gap nicely. I think CHAE is really on fire. He's tired. There's no doubt he's tired. You can see in his jumping, he's not getting as high as what he did in the beginning. But nevertheless, he's working extremely hard.
Brilliant from the Koreans. No let up at all. Absolute lights out attack. And they get rewarded with another point notched on their scoreboard.
Service over, 17-16.
See how he's holding the attack here. Keep it very low the whole time from the back of the court with good quality, making sure Korean pair is not forced to lift. And it's definitely making a difference.
They're daring.
Yeah, TAERATTANACHAI needs to challenge Cha Yu-jung at the net. Look at the variation and the smashing.
How did it just keep coming back? That is hideously good badminton. So entertaining. Another long, grueling rally, and Cha Yu-jung just downed on the back line.
It's so entertaining, this match.
17.
It's unbelievable.
Back on court, please.
Well, we knew it would be tight. So little between them, world ranking-wise, just 4 spots. The world number 7's in your picture, taking on the world number 3's from Thailand. Both seeded duos, and it really has lived up to its billing. It's not been barely a dull moment in this one. Who's going to blink first?
Good serve. Good serve from TAERATTANACHAI.
All.
That's a good return of serve from Cha Yu-jung. Very tight over the net.
Service over, 19-18.
That was a fast flick serve.
String break. Oh, well, he went sprinting off and left Cha Yu-jung to
Yeah, she made a mistake. She should have kept
So
that
it's
shot
over.
down
19.
and kept the control. But as Seo Jung-jae is running out, she chooses to play that clear. And of course, now she has to defend the full court by herself. That was a wrong choice of shot.
Yeah, they might come to rue that one. But bad luck with the broken string and all that. We go on, 19 all.
Don't worry, another 20 points, and it's 29 all. But who's going to have the first match point?
TAERATTANACHAI getting involved at the net. That was really helpful. PUAVARANUKROH will be feeling grateful about that. Twinning in timely fashion the ties.
20, match point, 19.
And after 80 minutes, they get themselves a match point. Look at the reaction.
Yeah.
The Thai tandem tearing into their first All England Open final on their 5th showing in Birmingham, and they are absolutely and rightly so utterly delighted and relieved to have wriggled, squeaked past Seo and Chai of Korea in that semi-final. Many on their feet, giving generous applause, standing ovation to what they just witnessed. That was standout. 82 minutes of mesmerising badminton. The Thais found a way through.
TAERATTANACHAI, 21-18, 17-21, 21-19.
You can tell what it means to them.
What a match. Considering what men's singles we saw, I think this quality here, that was good.
It was brilliant, wasn't it? Confirmation of the score, 21-18, 21-17, 21-19. Wow, 3 really close games, and they did well to fend off the might of the Koreans there. So the Thais safely through, PUAVARANUKROH and TAERATTANACHAI surviving a very tight semi-final. They're through to tomorrow's showpiece. Well, we've gone the distance.